I want to be neutral.
Right.
Just as I don't want to prepare too much either in terms of how I'm going to play a scene, because I have ideas, but it's like a tennis game, if I'm on the left side, right side of the court, and the guy, I'm going to stay there, there's going to be a lot of balls going the other side. You shouldn't know where the ball's going to come.
So you're talking about getting in a creative state.
Yeah, so that I'm in the right place emotionally, ready for anything that's going to come my way. I mean, it's maybe I'm making it sound a little more simplistic than it is, but what I mean is, in the living room, I know actors who, work out the whole damn thing in the living room, and they'll come hell or high water the next day. What's important is what's going on right now in a scene. Now, it's about returning the serve and hitting the ball back again and not quite knowing how it's going to come at you. So if you're too prepared, you're going to, respond in a way that's not really coming off the moment. It's coming off an idea you have about the moment. Again, when I use the word objective, I use it more from a writer's point of view than I am an actor's point of view, because you say, what does the writer want to accomplish in this scene, and what do the actors have to ultimately accomplish for the piece? Well, I read it, obviously. In my first reading, I sort of involuntarily play all the parts. I read, anything, a newspaper or a magazine or a book, fairly quickly.
Right.
A script slows me down a lot, because I really kind of put myself into the condition and smell it a little bit, and it's a much different process. Just by the very nature of, will it take me on the trip? Will it captivate me? That's the first reading. That's the reading to determine whether I'm interested in it. Obviously, if you're an out-of-work actor, you're interested in almost any script that comes your way that isn't offensive to you. But if you, a little bit, you have a little bit of money in the bank and don't have to worry about the roof over your head and feeding the kids and sending them to school and whatever, does it touch you in some way? And again, is it something that I've done before? Mm-hmm. I've never met two people in life who are exactly alike. Therefore, in the context of a piece, why should a character, why would I try to repeat a character? Because that person is clearly different out of the very circumstances he or she is in. So I try to see if there's an original thing I can do with it, something I haven't done before, an approach that I can take. All of that is within the first reading. Whenever I read a role that allows that, I'm attracted to it. If there's an arc that, I don't like characters that don't go anywhere, that start in one place and stay in that place. I like the character I did in Ed TV. I don't know if you saw the movie. I play Sally Kirkland's husband, and it's a funny guy, and yet he's a guy who's in a wheelchair, he's got emphysema, he's sucking oxygen, and he makes jokes. And he doesn't go, he's really sick. I actually lost 15 pounds on purpose to play the role. I had just come off from another movie, and in a month, because I wanted to look like I belonged in a wheelchair. Not that but I just felt it would even be better if I looked bad. A lot of people said, Jesus, Landau, he doesn't, but I played him robustly. Never going there. The sickness was there, and when I needed the oxygen, I needed it,